Hi guys, that's a raw emotion. So it is, what time is it anyway? It's 7:15 p.m. and I'm all alone at home. My sister left for the weekend. She's visiting our uncle and our aunt in the countryside. And because of my homework and because I had class today and because I wanted to go but I didn't feel like that was the good timing for me to go. I just couldn't go. So I am all alone at home. And I've been feeling pretty weird, pretty down today for some reason. I felt like I was okay with being alone, but apparently I'm still not okay with being alone that much. I just feel, I guess it's a mixture of kind of being alone, and there are times when everything kind of comes back and looks and sounds and feels very negative. Like I'm starting to think, oh my god, I should be doing my master now, not my bachelor, and I should be done with school in 1 year and not 3 years. I should be almost ready to work. I could be traveling more. I could be doing much more. Like I could be doing what I want to do, basically, I suppose you could say. I really miss Japan and I really want to work in Japan eventually. I'd love to. I really hope that I will find a way to make it work. And to see that I still cannot find the motivation and the will and this, I don't know, the discipline to study by myself is really, really upsetting and depressing. Yeah, and I mean, I could be much closer to my dream, and I know that God makes things the way they should be. I know that if it's meant to be that way, it's for a good reason that maybe I don't see now, but I will see one day, probably, hopefully. But there are so many things involved that I can help but think that there are things that would be so much easier and kind of different if I hadn't, messed up with those years at uni. And it is very, very upsetting and very heavy sometimes. It's very heavy to carry that on your shoulders all the time, especially when you have people around you being reminders of kind of your failure. Like, your friends just going perfectly fine. I mean, I'm perfectly happy for them. I don't wish that they would go through the same thing as me, but, it always reminds you that it's not the case for you. My sister is, we're basically in the same year, and we shouldn't be because she's my little sister. Yeah, I don't know. And I'm eating raw, and I'm eating so well, and it's not my motivation. Like, I'm not doing that in order to lose weight. I'm doing that because I want to do it, because I want to be healthy, because I feel like, because I like it simply. But at the same time, it is very upsetting to see how well I eat compared to so many people, compared to most people, really, and to see that I am not losing as much weight as I would like to, I suppose you could say. I don't know. I mean, this is very vain, right? But that's just how it is. When you cannot really stand watching yourself in the mirror, it's not nice. It's not nice to just feel disgusted and to just hope every day that you're going to get slimmer and firmer and kind of, yeah, I don't know. I just don't really know. And on top of that, when I went back from school, I just found an injured pigeon, I don't know, on the street. And it just broke my heart because I love them. I love animals anyway, but they are some of my favorite animals. And no one cared. Everyone was just passing by. It was very scared. It was wet. So I picked him up. Well, maybe it's a girl, I don't even know. I picked it, but I don't like to say it. So I picked the little thing up, and now it's in a corner in a towel with food and water, but it's probably gonna die, which I hope not. But really, I don't know. I just feel very, very depressed when I start thinking of uni, because I like what I'm doing now, and it's getting much better now. I have good grades and stuff, but I so wish I didn't fail before, because I wouldn't be so late and I would be much closer to my dream. And I'm so afraid that I'm gonna fail eventually, for real, and I'm never gonna have the opportunity and the chance to do what I want to do. And it's gonna be all my fault if that happens. It's gonna be my fault because I didn't. It's gonna be my fault because I made the wrong choice, then because I got sick, and now because I don't have the will. But fuck, for some people it's so easy, everything is so easy, and for some it's not. No, I'm so lucky and privileged, I shouldn't say that. It's not what I really want to express, but it's just like, sometimes I really wonder, what am I doing wrong? Where am I messing things up? Where am I fucking up things? Like, where? Just, I would like a hint, because I don't know. I just look at my life and I try to do things as best as I can. Eating healthy, going to school, going to my therapist, working out, being nice to people, accepting things I don't want to accept, or I thought I couldn't accept, and I don't know. I guess when I'm alone, I really start to overthink, and it's not good, because I am in this situation anyway. It's not like overthinking things is gonna make things any different, right? It's not gonna change. I did fail these 2 years at uni. I am 2 years late. That's a fact. I am 22. That's a fact. Yeah, that's just like hitting me in the face like so violently. I am 22. I don't know if you know that about me, but I am so scared of getting old and dying eventually, and I don't know, kind of losing this young face. So yeah, 22, and when I turned 22, it wasn't that hard to deal with. I look so bad. I'm sorry, I look really bad. It wasn't that hard to deal with when I turned 22, but now it's getting really hard to process the information, like when I have to fill in papers, or when people ask me, it's like, oh, how old are you? And I'm like, oh, well, I'm 22. And I always want to say I'm 20, but no, I'm not 20. Anyway, that's a raw emotion, just to show you that even though it looks like everything is going so fine lately, which is great. It's nice to give you positive things to see. Nothing's ever perfect, and I still have lots of these moments when I just feel like everything is crumbling down, and I just don't know what to do with my fucking life. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna try to enjoy this night. I'm just gonna have a shower, and I don't even know what I want to eat. I don't even want to eat, so that's not good. I'm gonna study a little bit of Japanese, and that's gonna be it for today. So yeah, I will see you another time, guys. Bye.